So the Asian American Studies Working Group, as we affectionately like to call ASA, has been a really important community to me during my time at Duke. It's really great to be around a community of people who are committed to change in the same way that I am, and I think that we do a lot of great growth together. We constantly are learning from each other, and I think it's really important that we're friends with each other as well.
The community that I really love at Duke is the CSGD. It's called Center for Sexual and Gender Diversity, and I found that place very supportive. In my time at Duke, coming from being very uncomfortable, angsty first year to being much more confident in my own sexual orientation, gender identity, and my experience here.
The most community at Duke so far to me is Duke Community. So I started Duke Community in my freshman year. I really appreciate diversity that we have in community because it's just based on tea, and then people from all over the world. In this casual environments, we would just talk to each other and share our stories, and that was I was really happy to see we get out our comfort zones and then start talking to each other who are from different backgrounds.
At the beginning of every single working group meeting, we go through something called happies and crappies. Always hold those for first 10 minutes of the meeting really close to my heart, because it's really just a chance for everybody to sit together and talk about their days, and it gives everyone a chance to meet each other where they're at. And so I think one thing that really sticks with me is just knowing that people can sit together in a room, knowing that they're there for a meeting, but also be open enough to talk about their crappy part of the day or their happy part of the day. And I think that kind of celebration of the self and all of the self is something that I really enjoy. It's something that I hold really close to my heart.
Yeah, I think communal care comes with an understanding of someone's full identity, right? Or identities and the experiences that they have, and looking into how they have to navigate through the world. And I think it's important to recognize those different identities and be able to engage with all of them so that we can support them through their experience.
There was a quote by John Donne saying that no man is an island. I realized that if we're just on ourselves, we probably cannot achieve a lot of things. But if there is a community for us to rely on, we can gain a lot in terms of personal growth or emotional support.
Something that I've thought a lot about is the concept of self-care, and I do think that you have to put yourself in positions where other people can take care of yourself, and that in and of itself is essential to self-care as well. So self-care isn't an individual thing, it is something that goes beyond that. It is something that goes to the community, and I think that for me, my communities at Duke are so important to me because they're my friends and they're people I can count on, and people that I know I can always take care of too.
It's very important to have spaces on campus where people with similar identities, a space where people that have some sort of shared experience can come together and talk about issues that they have, problems that are facing, and also good things that happen to them, right? Positive things that happen if they're getting into a relationship or something. And I think CSGD offers that space.
And I'm just amazed by how this simple drink could connect people from different places and create that kind of emotional connection that we all share, that we all care about.
You don't ever have to feel alone or kind of alienated from anything. Know that there's always going to be people who are there for you, and I think that's kind of the core of community.